Let's make a daffodil motif, one of my favourite spring details. Looks really delicate, but it's super easy to make, and I'm going to show you how to bring it to life. This daffodil is one of the motifs used in my Spring Landscapes crochet picture set, a series of 3 mix and match scenes that have lovely applique details all over them. This is just one of them, and today we're going to make the daffodil. I'm using Scheepjes Catona in 2 colours, lemon and the sweet orange, and I'm using a 3mm crochet hook. Okay, we're going to start with the orange and make the centre first. So using your hook, make a magic ring. So do that by wrapping the yarn around our finger, making a loop. Then you put your hook into the loop, grab the yarn from behind and pull it back through. Then we yarn over and pull through to hold the loop tight. And then we are going to work 6 single crochets into the ring, okay? So you insert your hook into the loop, grab the yarn and pull it back through, then yarn over and pull through too. And I've got my finger inside the ring just to secure it and hold it all straight whilst I'm working. And once you've done your 6, we're going to pull on the end to tighten the ring, like so, okay? And that is round 1 completed. Round 2, we're going to work 2 single crochets into each of those stitches, and bear in mind I'm using US terms here, so this is a UK double crochet. So just work a single crochet into the first stitch and then place another one into the same stitch, and we just do 2 into every stitch all the way around. You might want to use stitch markers here to mark your first stitch, otherwise you could well get lost as you're going around. Sorry, my yarn's all wiggling about. Let's move things around a little bit. We've got leaves and bits of the thing everywhere. There we go. So that's 2 single crochets into each stitch all the way around, and you'll have 12 when you get back to the beginning. I'm nearly there now. I think this is the last one. 2 in each stitch around gets you 12, and then we're going to slip stitch into our first stitch to join. This is where you can't talk and crochet, and then we're going to fasten that off, that colour. Okay, so just snip that and pull that through, and you've got a nice little circle. Okay, next we're going to get our yellow yarn. Just grab that, and we're going to join it into the back loop of any stitch. Okay, I like to not go into that join because it can be a bit confusing looking. So go into the back loop. Now the back loop is the loop that's furthest away from you, so it's this one. So you're going to go in there and join on your yellow yarn, okay? And we're going to chain 1. And we're not going to chain 1, we're going to chain 5, sorry. Going to chain 5, like that. Then we're going to work a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Then we're going to work a double crochet in the next chain. So yarn over, insert into the chain, yarn over and pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a double crochet. In the next chain we're going to work a treble crochet. Okay, so we yarn over twice, we insert into the stitch, yarn over and pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That is a treble, a US treble crochet. In the UK that is a double treble crochet. Okay, and then in the next stitch we're going to make a double crochet. So yarn over once, insert in, yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and then we are going to slip stitch into the back loop of the next 2 stitches on the flower middle. Okay, so we're in this one, so we're going to go into the next one with a slip stitch and pull through, and then the next one with a slip stitch and pull through. Okay, and then we are going to repeat. So we're going to chain 5 again, and we're going to work a single crochet, a double crochet, a treble crochet, and a double crochet. Okay, and then we slip stitch into the next 2, so not into this one that we worked in, into the next 2 stitches. And we just continue this around, and when you've got all the way around you will have a 6 petals, sorry. So continue that around until you've got your 6 petals, and then come back and I'll show you how to add the last detail. Okay, so when you get back to the start, you're going to make your final slip stitch into the same stitch as your starting chain 5 was. Okay, and then we've just got one more part to do, so we're going to work around if we're going to focus in, we're going to work around the unworked front loops from where we worked in the back loops with these petals. I did say to work in the back loops, didn't I? So you're slip stitching whenever you're slip stitching into the back loops every time on these yellow. Okay, so we're going to join into the front loop now with our orange again. Oops, can't get hold of it. Okay, and we're going to single crochet, well, we'll chain 1 first, sorry, and then we're going to single crochet into each of those front loops all the way around. So there should be 12 of them. Watch out that you don't go into the slip stitch one by mistake, but just, sorry, work into these front loops here. It's a bit fiddly, but if you just fold back the petals, it makes it easier to get around. And then when you get back to the beginning, it's my slip stitch coming up, so I need to watch out for that. You see that? Oops, it's the end. Don't want to go into the slip stitch, so skip that one. And then when you get back to the start again, you're just going to slip stitch into your first stitch, and then we can fasten off. So there we go, that's my first stitch. Whoops. So you can see it's a little bit fiddly, but it's very cute at the end. So fasten that off there. And then all that you need to do is weave in your ends, and you will have a beautiful, very textured, lovely daffodil. So as you can see on the actual background scene, I've got some stalks as well. So I mean, if you didn't want to make the spring landscapes crochet picture set, then you can just make these daffodils. They make a lovely Mother's Day card. with some stalks. Make a few of them and stick them on a card. Really pretty. But yeah, that's it. Find all the details for the picture set below, as well as the link to the blog post for the daffodil, and all of the details for how to make these beautiful scenes with all these different features, the little bees and everything. And there's way more on all the other scenes as well. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.